ladies and gentlemen. Um, Today I want to talk about something that often gets overlooked in our quest for connection and compassion, the idea of kindness. Now, let me be clear, kindness is a beautiful trait. But I want to challenge you with this: don't be kind. Why do I say this? Because kindness, in its most superficial form, can lead us down a path of disingenuous relationships. We often feel the pressure to be kind, to wear a smile and say the right things, even when it doesn't reflect our true feelings. But let me tell you something important: authenticity is the foundation of real connection. When we hide behind the mask of kindness, we lose sight of who we truly are. So I urge you to be real. Be honest. If you're upset, express it. If you disagree, say it. The world needs people who stand in their truth, not those who simply sprinkle kindness like confetti without meaning it. Be authentic, because that's where real relationships are built. Let's talk about boundaries. You see, kindness can often morph into a trap. It can lead to situations where people take advantage of your good nature. I know you've experienced it, giving and giving until you feel drained, until you've lost sight of your own needs. But here's the truth: setting boundaries is a powerful act of self-respect. When you learn to say no to what doesn't serve you, you open the door to healthier, more fulfilling connections. You allow others to appreciate you for who you are, not just for what you can give. Remember, it's okay to prioritize yourself. Your time, your energy, your heart, they are precious, and you have the right to protect them. Let's talk about tough love. There are moments when kindness is not the answer. Sometimes the most loving thing you can do is to confront someone with the truth, even if it feels uncomfortable. It's not easy, I get it. But sometimes it's necessary. Tough love is about lifting people up, even when it feels like you're putting them down. It's about pushing them to be better, to see things differently. It's about showing you care enough to be honest. So don't be kind for kindness' sake. Be authentic. Set your boundaries. And know that it's okay to challenge others with the truth. In the end, that's how you foster real connections. The importance of authenticity in our lives cannot be overstated. In a world filled with curated images, filtered interactions, and an incessant need for approval, the call for authenticity rings louder than ever. Authenticity is the foundation of genuine relationships, personal fulfillment, and a meaningful existence. When we embrace our true selves, we allow ourselves to connect with others on a deeper level, fostering relationships that are rooted in trust, respect, and understanding. To be authentic means to be true to oneself, to live according to one's values, beliefs, and emotions, rather than conforming to societal expectations or the opinions of others. It's about showing up as the person you genuinely are, without the fear of judgment or the need to please others. When we allow our authentic selves to shine, we create an atmosphere of honesty that invites others to do the same. This authenticity not only strengthens our relationships, but also cultivates a sense of belonging as we find others who resonate with our true selves. Moreover, authenticity is a powerful catalyst for personal growth. When we acknowledge and accept our true selves, we become more aware of our strengths and weaknesses. This self-awareness allows us to identify areas for improvement and growth. Instead of hiding behind a facade, we confront our challenges head-on. We learn to embrace our flaws, understanding that they are part of our unique story. This journey towards authenticity fosters resilience as we learn to navigate the complexities of life with honesty and courage. In professional settings, authenticity is equally crucial. In an era where workplaces are increasingly diverse and collaborative, being authentic can set you apart as a leader. Authentic leaders inspire trust and loyalty among their teams. They create environments where individuals feel safe to express their ideas and concerns without fear of retribution. This openness encourages innovation and creativity, as team members feel empowered to bring their whole selves to the table. When leaders model authenticity, they set a standard for their teams, promoting a culture of transparency and integrity. Furthermore, authenticity enhances our well-being. When we live authentically, we experience greater satisfaction and happiness in our lives. The constant pressure to conform can lead to stress, anxiety, and a sense of inadequacy. However, when we embrace who we truly are, we free ourselves from the burden of trying to fit into a mold that doesn't reflect our true essence. This liberation allows us to pursue our passions, cultivate our interests, and build relationships that align with our core values. Ultimately, living authentically leads to a more fulfilling life, filled with purpose and meaning. The importance of authenticity cannot be underestimated. It is the cornerstone of genuine connections, personal growth, and overall well-being. By embracing our true selves, we create a ripple effect that inspires others to do the same, fostering a culture of honesty and acceptance in our relationships and communities. The journey to authenticity may be challenging, but it is one of the most rewarding paths we can take. It allows us to live fully, love deeply, and connect meaningfully with the world around us. Setting boundaries is an essential skill that plays a crucial role in maintaining our mental, emotional, and physical well-being. It involves establishing limits that define how we want to be treated by others and what we will tolerate in our relationships. Boundaries serve as a protective barrier that allows us to navigate our interactions with clarity and confidence. They help us articulate our needs, desires, and expectations, fostering healthier relationships built on mutual respect. Understanding the need for boundaries begins with recognizing our personal values and priorities. Each individual has unique needs that stem from their experiences, beliefs, and aspirations. When we take the time to reflect on what truly matters to us, we can identify the areas in our lives where boundaries are necessary. Whether in personal relationships, at work, or within our families, knowing what we stand for allows us to communicate our limits more effectively. This self-awareness creates a solid foundation for asserting our boundaries and ensures we are not swayed by external pressures. Setting boundaries is not about being unkind or rigid. It is an act of self-care and self-respect. Many people hesitate to establish boundaries because they fear conflict or worry about disappointing others. However, failing to set boundaries can lead to resentment, burnout, and a sense of powerlessness. When we prioritize the needs of others over our own, we may find ourselves feeling overwhelmed and unappreciated. Conversely, when we assert our boundaries, we take control of our lives and create space for ourselves to thrive. This act of self-advocacy ultimately leads to healthier relationships where both parties feel valued and heard. Moreover, setting boundaries fosters clearer communication. When we express our limits, we provide others with the information they need to understand how to interact with us. This clarity can prevent misunderstandings and conflicts down the line. For example, in a work environment, clearly defined boundaries around work hours and responsibilities can enhance productivity and collaboration. Colleagues will know when to seek your assistance and when to respect your personal time, creating a more harmonious workplace. In personal relationships, expressing what is acceptable and what isn't paves the way for open dialogue, ensuring that both parties are on the same page. It's important to recognize that setting boundaries is an ongoing process. As our lives change, our needs and limits may also shift. This means that we must remain flexible and willing to reassess our boundaries regularly. Engaging in honest conversations with ourselves and those around us can help us gauge whether our current boundaries are still serving us well. When we are attuned to our own needs, we can adjust our boundaries accordingly, ensuring they continue to reflect our values and priorities. Another crucial aspect of setting boundaries is understanding the potential for pushback. Not everyone will respect your boundaries, and that's a reality we must prepare for. People who are accustomed to a certain dynamic may resist changes in behavior. It's vital to stand firm in your convictions and to be prepared to reiterate your boundaries as needed. This may involve difficult conversations or even distancing yourself from those who refuse to respect your limits. However, it is important to remember that maintaining your boundaries is ultimately an investment in your own well-being. You have the right to protect your time, energy, and emotional health. Ultimately, setting boundaries empowers us to live authentically and purposefully. It allows us to cultivate relationships that enrich our lives rather than drain us. By clearly defining what we will and will not accept, we create a safe space where we can thrive and grow. In turn, those around us learn to engage with us more respectfully and thoughtfully. The practice of setting boundaries is not just about protecting ourselves, it is about fostering a culture of mutual respect and understanding that benefits everyone involved. It is a vital component of healthy relationships. And when approached with care and intention, it can lead to profound positive changes in our lives and the lives of those we interact with. The concept of tough love is often misunderstood, seen by some as a harsh or unfeeling approach to relationships. However, tough love, when practiced with genuine care and intention, embodies a profound strength that can lead to significant personal and relational growth. At its core, tough love is about striking a balance between compassion and accountability, recognizing that true care sometimes requires us to challenge those we love, rather than simply comforting them. Tough love emerges from a place of deep understanding and concern for someone's well-being. It recognizes that the path to growth and change can be uncomfortable and requires hard truths. When we truly care for someone, we want what is best for them, even if that means delivering messages that may not be easy to hear. This form of love calls us to be honest, not just kind. It means confronting behaviors and choices that may be harmful or detrimental, while also providing the support needed to inspire change. It's about creating a safe space for individuals to face their realities, encouraging them to take ownership of their actions and decisions. In many situations, particularly when dealing with addiction, unhealthy relationships, or self-destructive behaviors, a soft approach may enable individuals to remain in their comfort zones, perpetuating cycles of harm. While kindness and empathy have their place, they may not be enough to break through the defenses that people build around themselves. Tough love acts as a catalyst for awareness, forcing individuals to confront uncomfortable truths. It asks them to evaluate their choices and understand the consequences of their actions. By doing so, we empower them to recognize their potential and find the strength to change. Practicing tough love requires courage and a deep sense of responsibility. It can be challenging to deliver difficult messages, especially when we fear how they may be received. The fear of rejection, conflict, or the potential loss of a relationship can make it tempting to soften our words or avoid confrontation altogether. However, true strength lies in the ability to stay committed to the truth, even when it feels uncomfortable. This commitment reflects a deep respect for the other person's journey and a belief in their capacity to grow and improve. Moreover, tough love fosters resilience. When individuals are confronted with challenges and difficult truths, they are pushed to develop coping strategies and problem-solving skills. They learn to navigate adversity and gain a deeper understanding of their own strengths and limitations. This process is essential for personal growth, as it encourages individuals to take responsibility for their lives and choices. By facing hard realities, they become more equipped to handle life's challenges, ultimately leading to a stronger sense of self and greater emotional maturity. It's important to note that tough love does not mean being unkind or insensitive. It should always be delivered with empathy and compassion, ensuring that the recipient feels supported despite the difficult messages being conveyed. The key is to approach tough love with an open heart, framing the conversation in a way that emphasizes care and concern. When individuals understand that the intent behind tough love is rooted in love, they are more likely to accept the messages, even if they initially resist them. Tough love also serves as a model for healthy relationships. By demonstrating how to address difficult situations head-on, we teach others that honesty and vulnerability are integral components of genuine connection. We show that it is possible to care deeply for someone while also challenging them to be better. This balance fosters an environment where open communication and accountability can thrive. Tough love is not merely a technique, it is a profound expression of love that prioritizes honesty, accountability, and growth. It requires us to step outside our comfort zones and confront the realities of those we care about, all while maintaining a foundation of empathy and support. When we embrace tough love, we create opportunities for profound change and personal development, both for ourselves and for those we seek to help. This strength in tough love can transform relationships, fostering deeper connections built on trust, respect, and a shared commitment to growth. It is a powerful reminder that sometimes the most loving thing we can do is to challenge each other to be our best selves, even when it feels uncomfortable. Tough love is a testament to the complexities of genuine relationships. It is a powerful tool that, when wielded with intention and care, can lead to profound growth and transformation. By embracing tough love, we affirm our commitment to the well-being of those we care about, recognizing that true compassion sometimes requires us to deliver difficult truths. This approach fosters resilience, promotes accountability, and encourages individuals to confront their challenges head-on. Let us remember that while kindness has its place, there are moments when we must rise to the occasion and be brave enough to challenge ourselves and others. Tough love, rooted in empathy and understanding, allows us to model healthy relationships where honesty prevails and growth is embraced. As we navigate our connections with family, friends, and colleagues, may we have the courage to practice tough love, empowering those around us to strive for their best selves and to face their truths with strength and determination. Ultimately, tough love is not just about confronting others, it is also about fostering an environment where everyone feels safe to grow, learn, and evolve. It is a call to action for all of us to lead with love, authenticity, and a willingness to embrace the difficult conversations that can change lives for the better. Together, let us champion the strength in tough love, understanding that it is often through our most challenging moments that we find the opportunity to shine the brightest. Thank you.